this, the creative professional version of myself, to this, or this version of me, or the version of me that has a taste for the bit eccentric. You ever feel like Big Brother's watching and that's keeping you from actually executing and growing and being your most authentic self, especially on LinkedIn or most major profiles on social media where you are showcasing your professionalism? Well, honestly, that is the 80s and 90s ways of doing things. And I really believe that as we grow here on LinkedIn specifically as professionals, is that we are limiting ourselves. We're limiting our capabilities of growing because for several reasons. One reason that we are feeling that there's somebody else watching, that if we do something, we're gonna get pinged for it. We're gonna get lit up for it. It's out of character or it's off brand. And I think that's kind of the narrative here, is really talking about your personal brand and how things might become off brand. And this is one major area I'm looking to help you break beyond that barrier, because what it means to be off brand means that you're just doing things from a ego protective mind state, mental state, where your emotions are just out there outrageously. Will Smith is a great example, because when he went off brand, it's when his emotions came up that question our beliefs about them at all. Now, I know that I've talked to some clients, they've said, well, what if I'm only talking about this subject matter, and if I talk about these things that I love, like outdoors, or I talk about these other things, or I talk about breakdancing, is that really going to go off brand? Absolutely not. Here's why. So your brand, your personal brand, is so much more than just your skill set and your talents. It's about everything that you love, the things that you actually just enjoy, which actually make up more of who you actually are. And I remember having conversations with somebody, and someone said this to me too, having conversations with a client and even some friends or people I've just met, and after we get through the formalities, aside from asking what do you do, it's what do you love to do? Where would you rather be right now that just lights you up? And then you see them talking about it and they just light up and like, oh my God, I love this. And then when you find some commonality in that, you then start building the rapport. And that's when we want to do business with people. When we know that we align and we love and we respect the same things and have some of the same belief systems and we're all going to the same direction. And these things are not off brand. These things amplify your brand. They amplify you. When you're operating from a place of intention, integrity, and compassion and all the good characteristics that keep you empowered. I'm actually going to post something today that outlines this, a worksheet that talks about low vibration, high vibrations, on you maximizing you just being you. And that's the beautiful part of just personal brand, performance branding, is that it's embracing these things that make you completely who you are. And you gotta be courageous about that, because some people might not like it. But it's important to understand is that we are looking for the tribes that make us better, that add value to our lives, add value to our business, so we can add value to those lives around us. And that is so much more valuable and so important to talk about the things that you actually enjoy. Share your life. And LinkedIn, the next level of LinkedIn, I will put money on this. I believe the next level of LinkedIn, the winners who are really going to champion this, live it completely authentically, because they give the courage to everybody else to be better leaders, better business people, better employees. We need to championship people more and pull out all those brand specifics. So for instance, it's going from this, the creative professional version of myself, to this, or this version of me, the one who grew up on the west side, who still breakdances and graffitis on the weekends, even though I'm in my 40s. But I channel that side. It could even be the other parts of me that are this, or the version of me that has a taste for the bit eccentric. Yes, this is a velour jacket with BB for Bespoke by Bordeaux. So whatever your personality is, it's so important to just embrace it, because these are the differentiating factors of building a brand, a personal brand that really truly performs. Because in these moments where we can embrace these things, these qualities and characteristics about us, we can lead better. we can make a bigger impact in the lives of our personal lives, from our family and friends, right into the people that we directly influence in business. But there's so much more to you, and I want to see you win. Go out there, own your power, live authentically, because that's going to be the next level. That's going to take you to where you're looking to go. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll talk to you again soon. And stay tuned, because actually what I'm going to be doing is a live Q&A, never before kind of style of brand workshop. And I'm not going to go down a guideline of stuff. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to source a topic, and then I'm going to go ahead and briefly discuss the topic at hand before this live workshop. It's happening next week, the end of next week, probably on Thursday. And then we're going to come with a Q&A. I want you to come with your problems. Whatever it is you're facing within your brand, you want to find solutions, go ahead, bring them to the table, and let's talk about them. And here's the thing. If only one of you shows up, you're going to get all the information, direct one-on-one consulting, and I charge a lot for that. So to be there and give you guys value is so important to me. So let's talk. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by.